What's up, guys? It's your boy Big Bro Dre, and welcome back to my channel. Hey, before y'all start like cursing me out in the comments like y'all like to do, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not a military video. I repeat, this is not a military video. So if you're looking for military content, please don't watch this video. But if you just want to watch me talk about this VRoom dealership stuff, then let's get to the video. What's up, people? It's your boy Big Bro Dre. If this is your first time at my channel, I give military advice and I give advice on life in general. Today, this video is totally different than any of that. Alright? One of my subscribers actually asked me about the process that it took to get the car that the car that I recently bought probably maybe 6 months ago. So this is the car, just in case y'all were wondering, but it's not about the car. It's actually about the process on how I got it and how easy VRoom made it for me to get this shit. So watch the video. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys all the tips and everything that happened when I got my car through VRoom. Alright, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and watch this. If you're looking for a military video, this ain't the one. So y'all know how I do. I like to jump straight into the video. I don't really like a lot of fluff. So a subscriber asked me, he said, hey, I saw the car that you had in your video. Where did you get it, and how was the process of getting it? And I meant to do a video on this a long time ago, but I just kind of forgot to do it. Well, I actually got it from a company called VRoom. If you're familiar with this, let's see if you can see this little tag. All right, VRoom. So VRoom is an online ordering auto buying company. It's similar to the other company, Carvana. All right, so before I actually went through VRoom, I actually did a bunch of research on Carvana. Funny thing is, I actually did most of the research while I was deployed because I knew I wanted to get a new car when I got back. So I ended up going with VRoom because when I went to the bank, I went through my bank to get the loan for the car. I was gonna pay the whole car off fully. But then I was like, maybe, you know what, maybe I should just pay, a half or a third and let the bank pay for the rest because it is just accrued, whatever. Help my credit get better, whatever, all that good stuff, right? So I went through Navy Federal, and Navy Federal gave me a really, really good rate. I want to say the rate was maybe like 6% or something like that. It was a decent rate, all right, for the type of car that I wanted. If you didn't know, I ended up getting the Audi A6. So I went through Navy Federal, got the rate, 6%. Well, when I went through the Carvana process of actually ordering the car, I went on the website. Website was super easy, to say the least. It was hella easy. You pretty much you log in, you create an account, and you shop for cars as if you're shopping on Amazon. So after I went through, shopped for the car that I wanted, I saw a couple cars that I liked. They had like a chat function where you can tap on the function and pretty much ask the person questions about the car. And for the most part, I asked some simple questions, but I also asked some tough ones about like brakes and suspension and stuff like that. And the representative was able to answer the questions in a really fast manner. So I was impressed by that. That was the first thing I was impressed by. The second thing I was impressed by was the ease of access when using the actual website. So on the VRoom website, it kind of makes everything just user-friendly. It's dummy-proof. So you look at the selection of cars that you want. They based on they don't even run a credit check. So like at the first onset, they run your information, and based on how much you make and stuff, they do like a quick soft inquiry into your credit. So I elected to do that. So I was automatically impressed when they came back with the soft inquiry, and they offered me like a 4.6% interest rate. So I was impressed by that, number one, because it was lower than what Navy Federal was offering me at the time. So I ended up saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to pick this Audi A6. So as soon as I picked it, they went through the terms with me. They didn't require that you talk to anybody, but you could if you wanted to. So they went through the terms with me. They sent me an email and said, hey, this car is good for you. Do you like it? They asked all the questions about pictures and stuff like that. So all I did was apply. I pretty much did everything online. The first time I ended up talking to a representative was when one called me and asked me if I was satisfied with the online process, and then she asked me also if I was satisfied with everything. So the actual buying process was easy. I filled out a couple paperwork. I read the contracts, and I like to read the fine print. And there was nothing in there that was like really crazy. Well, I had to look at it 2 or 3 times. I needed a lawyer to look at it. It was pretty easy stuff. I didn't pay. I won't tell you exactly what I paid for the car because I feel like I got a real good deal. And if they watch this video and find out the deal they gave me, they might take the car back. But the car had about 14,000 miles on it, like right at 14, like a little under 14,000 miles on it. It's a couple years old, so right around the range that I was looking for, because I don't really purchase new cars. I like to buy mine used. So it was in good condition. It actually took about, they said it's supposed to take 14 days to get here, and it actually took about maybe 10. After everything was sent in, it was an easy process. They sent me the paperwork for the car, right? And I ended up sending, I signed it, filled it out, filled out the warranty information. The car came with a warranty, pretty good. I think it was like a 2-year warranty for the car, and I sent everything back, and then the car was actually still under manufacturer's warranty as well. So VRoom had a warranty and the car had a warranty. So I sent everything back, and they sent me an email the same day because they send you the paperwork and it's overnight FedEx, and then you overnight it back for free on them. So they sent me the paperwork, and they called me the next day and was like, hey, your car's on the way. So it took about maybe, I want to say 9 or 10 days for my car to actually get here. So that was pretty quick. So when the car got here, mind you, I had just returned from deployment. So when you come back from a military deployment or anywhere during this COVID area, you got to quarantine for 14 days. So you can't go outside. So what VRoom was able to do was they were able to ensure that they brought the car to my house. And they were all they needed was like to sign in, do the visitor stuff, and they brought it on over to me. So it was no problem. So it just made everything a whole lot easier. The guy that came, he was very safe. He had the mask on. He sanitized himself. He sanitized my hands. He sanitized the pen we were using. He sanitized the paperwork. He made sure everything was safe. He pulled the car down in a like real safe manner, made sure nothing got scratched, right? So when I actually got in the car, I checked it out, checked the gas on it, checked the mileage, made sure the mileage was correct. He gave me the keys. He had me sign a document that said that I received the car, and that was it. After that, I ended up I went and got it inspected and to the Audi dealership, and it was good to go. So I ain't have no issues. I think the only issue that I want to say that I had was I tried to call up just to request to see how much the warranty was good for, and they didn't return my phone call. But past that, to be honest, I didn't have really any bad issues with VRoom. So if you're looking at going to buy a car and you don't want to go through the hassle of going to a dealership, I personally think that VRoom is a good option for somebody like that. Like, I don't like talking to people and having to go through their hassles. They pretty much give you a set price. You can finance through them if you want, or you can finance through your bank. You can purchase the car outright, and they actually have pretty good prices for people that purchase the car outright. Like I said, I got a really good deal on the car that I wanted. It came the way that they said it was. Everything was pristine, clean, and this was. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad I'm doing this now, about 6 or 7 months later, as opposed to the day after, because I probably would have gave them way more bias if I would have did it the day after the whole process, because I saw some reviews about VRoom and they kind of sucked. So I thought that my experience would be the same, but I took a chance, and the chance worked out. So if that's something you're looking into, this video is not endorsed by VRoom. This video is not endorsed by anybody, Carvana, nobody. It's just my take on my subscribers, answers to questions that they ask me about my life. So I appreciate you watching. If it's your first time coming to my channel, I actually give military advice and life advice. I don't really do reviews, but my subscriber asked me about it, and I'm here for the subscribers. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about me. I'll see y'all in the next video.